Okay, welcome back. So, I'm gonna go talk to Romanov, but let's talk to Sergio.
Yes? What do you want?
Do these ships really need guarding?
Ships? No. Cargo, yes. And while these ships are stuck here, it's the Inquisition's duty to protect them. So here I am.
Have you caught people trying to steal from the ships?
There are those stupid enough to try, but nothing escapes my eagle eyes. Nothing.
Of course not.
Don't mock. You don't want to end up like our prisoner in the Harbour Quay jail, do you?
What did the prisoner in the jail do?
Captain Romanov is a pirate. Was a pirate. Now he's just another prisoner. We caught him smuggling goods from the mainland for the Don. Of course, Romanov's not the sort to pay for goods. He plundered, burned, and killed his way across the coast. Until the Inquisitor caught up with him. You see? Law and order. Safety. The Don is gone. And soon we'll find the gold Romanov was paid by him. Until he tells us where that is hidden, he'll rot in his cell.
So, you know, there's some quests that you can only get by speaking to certain people. Just keep having dialogue with them, and then it'll open more dialogue options. Then you can start a new quest from that. But it's not like some games where on the map there's an exclamation point on them, so you know who gives quests and who doesn't. In this game, you just have to speak with some people. Some people that's not named Guard or Warrior of the Order. Like some, you know. Let's see.
Has Romanov told you anything so far?
Not much. He's tight-lipped for a braggart. But a few more weeks rotting in jail and he'll speak.
You hope.
It's funny how his hand is like right on the blade and not on the stick, and yet he's not bleeding. Look at this right here. His fingers should be cut off. Look at that.
Maybe I can get Romanov to talk.
Ha! Why would he tell you where he's hidden it? We'll find it. The gold can't be far, and there are only so many places to hide it.
I'll find Romanov's gold.
I'll find Romanov's gold.
How? We've been trying for days without success. But if you did manage to find it, you would of course be rewarded.
I'd need to be.
That was weird. He sounded exactly like me. Same tone and everything. Let's see what he does.
Put down the weapon.
He's already
Thank
holding out
you.
his weapon. Should be a little thing down here if you want it. I think it's kind of worthless, but you could probably sell it off for some coin. Not much. So go talk to that prison guard.
Hey you! What are you doing hanging around here? Nothing here of interest for passers-by.
I didn't know it was out of bounds.
Ha! Why do you think I'm guarding it?
So let's go ahead and pickpocket him. If you don't have pickpocket, then you know there's other ways to get him to open the prison door for you. But I'm not gonna tell you. That's to not to spoil it. So I'm just gonna choose what I have. Pickpocketing.
You have any problem with thieves around here?
The last bloke who tried to steal
Let's get
from
the
here
key.
still can't walk without crutches. So keep your hands to yourself.
Get the key. Just be careful not to just let the yellow bar like.
You stole my cell key, you bastard!
So?
Ha! All I'm saying is, I'd better not get into trouble with the white robes. Got it?
He has a funny looking hairstyle. He looks like that Teller guy, doesn't he? Teller turned into a bandit. Same ass hairstyle and everything.
Let's see who they're sending me now. You another gutter dog, errand boy. You even think of asking about my gold. I'll rip out your tongue and feed it to the rats.
Oh, my face is blocked. Stupid door.
I heard you're a pirate.
We're starting with the hard questions, are we? Can see why they sent you, gutter dog. You gonna point out I'm in prison next? Or ask me if the food's alright?
Let's see. Let's just get. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Let's see.
Just answer the question. You are a pirate, right?
Pirate, murderer, criminal, thief. I've been called a lot. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me rot. The world is going to hell. I've been to hell and came back whole. I stared down the throat of the beast, watched water turn to stone and cities tremble as it swept down upon them. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me rot. You think that makes sense in these times, gutter dog?
I'm sure letting you wander the streets would be a great comfort to the people here.
The world's coming apart. We can all see our end in it. What comfort is there to be had in that?
You can tell him about Patty, but yeah, if you're working for the Dawn, you can tell him about Patty. But if you're not working for the Dawn, then I don't think it's wise to tell him.
You've sailed out in these storms.
Seen 100 ships founder, the waters swallow the men. But I've never seen the sea watch a man. Choose its time. Until now. Whatever is out there, circling this island is doing that. Choosing its time. These temples that rose from the earth, the creatures that came with them, they're nothing. Nothing compared to what is coming next. And no one can stop it. Not you, not me. And sure as hell, not the Inquisition.
Do you have a problem with the Inquisition and the Order?
Who do you think locked me up here? One day that Inquisitor will pay. He won't see me coming.
See. Tell me about your gold. Yeah.
Tell me about your gold.
Who says I have any?
Pretty much anyone who mentions you mentions gold.
You live on rumors. You might as well believe fairy tales.
The door is open, you're free.
The door is open. You're free.
I'll leave when I want to. At least I get free food here.
So why don't you escape?
Escape to where? You seen any ships come here in a week, a month? That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea in pieces. We've got little time to settle our reckonings before we meet our maker. And I have reckonings to settle on this island.
Just keep talking to him so it opens different dialogue options. To find out about his gold or something like that. I don't know what you think about the Inquisition, what you think about the Dawn.
I know what you think about the Inquisition. What do you think about the Dawn?
I've known Esteban for a long time. He's a good man. Keeps his word. There are few men I know of who do that. Least of all, honest men like the Inquisitor. Or join the Order and believe your soul will be saved by a flame.
Can't be nice here. It's damp, drafty.
Can tell you never lived at sea. But this rancid clothing does me no good. Short time normally means clean clothes. And I've been sweating into this shirt for 5 straight weeks. I've an old chest in the warehouse on the harbour quay. There's a casket in there with shirts in it. You bring that casket to me, maybe then we can talk about things. I might even throw a few coins your way.
Yeah, that opens up a new quest when you ask him about the clothes.
Deal. I'll bring you your casket.
Here's the key to the chest. It's on the upper floor of the warehouse on the harbour quay. Won't be easy to get to, but I can see you're the resourceful type. After you've got the stuff, come straight back here and keep the casket hidden. You give me your word on that.
You must really be fond of your shirts. You have my word.
Just get going before I stink myself into an early grave.
Alright, Got a new quest, Romanov Seaman chest.
What?
It's gonna be difficult getting to that chest level without any sneaking skill. I'm gonna see if there's another way.
I've talked to Romanov.
So what did you find out?
He wants me to get him some clean clothes.
You thought a pirate's wish for clean clothes was so important you had to tell me about it? Or do you think the gold is hidden in his laundry? Huh?
That didn't help at all. So I need to get in there without being detected, I think. Yeah, I don't have the sneaking skill, so it's gonna be kind of difficult. See? It's gonna be difficult getting in there without the sneaking skill.
Leave!
Run really fast before he catches up to
You
you.
should go away.
Should be one of these chests up here.
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
Right here. You just have to run really fast, or else that Ukos guy is gonna... If you stay there for too long, he's gonna probably hit you. 1 or 2 hits and you're probably dead. And just open these things. Shit. You should probably leave right now. As long as they don't see you taking anything, they're not gonna be pissed. So you gotta get up there really quick. Alright, so I have a chest. I can either give it to Romanov if I'm working for the Don. But I'm not, so I'm gonna give it to that Sergio guy.
I found this casket. It has Romanov's name on it.
Huh? Do you know what you've just given me? The gold the Don gave to Romanov must be in this casket.
Go on. I never would have thought of that.
You've done an excellent job. Commandant Carlos will be immensely pleased. Here, your reward. But don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks.
Alright, did it for the order. You can go back to Romanov just for some funny dialogue.
Where the hell have you been? And where's my casket?
You can tell him the truth. No idea, I couldn't find it. He probably knows the truth. Just go ahead and tell him the truth.
I gave it to the Inquisition.
You did what? You useless sack of entrails. Think you've helped yourself? You fucked yourself. Fucked yourself.
You see how funny that was? Got some nice EXP anyways. Plus 25. The door is open, you can just run out. The Romanov guy. And Sergio's patrolling that area. He doesn't even see the wide open door. Alright. Yeah, don't tell them that Patty is looking for her father. If you're working for the order.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
About your father. Captain Romanov is locked up in a cell on the Harbour Quay.
So it's true what they're saying. He was arrogant enough to tangle with the Order. Did he tell you anything?
He didn't say anything about your father.
Did you ask him?
No, do you think he might tell me something?
Who's to say it would be worth anything if he did?
Alright. She wants me to tell him. But he's probably pissed off at me, so I'm not gonna go there. Let's go ahead and try to open the door. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time. Yeah, it's this house right here, if you don't know. To just open it. If you have the key already. I'm the Ericsson guy. Get some skins. There's a chest right here. Not much else in here, so but you get a free place to sleep in here on this house. But I found a list. Let's see. Whole document. Let's go ahead and tell Patty.
About your father. I found this paper in one of the shacks in the gutters.
Now this is a useful piece of paper. This is precisely what I was looking for. I can finally leave this rat hole. You deserve a reward. Here, I can spare 200 gold coins. But take them, and you ask no more questions. Deal?
Alright. So if you're working for the Don, or if you don't really care, then you can just go ahead and keep the gold. I mean, go ahead and take the gold. I mean, just give me the gold. There'll be no more questions. But if you want to get more experience and new questions and stuff, and keep the gold, just answer my questions.
Keep the gold. Just answer my questions.
People usually see gold and forget everything else. Alright, what do you want to know?
Tell me about Captain Romanov. Think he'll be a problem?
Couldn't care less about him. I've got what I wanted now. At least part of it.
Alright. You can go through all these dialogue if you want. Let me just find ones that are more important.
What's going to happen to the tavern while you're away?
The tavern's only ever been a place for me to hole up in. When it's time for me to move on, I'll find someone who wants it.
Yeah, there really isn't any important ones, actually.
What's so important about that old scrap of paper?
There's no secret that it's linked to my father. You must have worked that much out yourself. But my father is my business.
Do you think your father is still on this island?
He was. Whether he still is and whether he's still breathing. Those are different questions. But I'll find him.
What will happen with your father's shack?
I have no use for it. You can have it if you want. You already have the key, after all.
Thanks. That place might come in handy.
They obviously did for my father. If you're going to keep it, take my advice and burn the bed linen.
I'll take the shack. Always wanted something with a sea view. That's probably enough with the questions, isn't it?
For now. Maybe. Maybe we can talk again later. You're a rare one. And I've travelled the length and breadth and met a lot of people. Right. All I need to do now is find a way out of this wretched town.
Alright, so that continues your previous quest. Finding a way out for her.
There's a way out of town through the storeroom of Madame Sonia's brothel.
Really? Wouldn't have thought that witless sop would have the guts. She's a woman who likes to keep the bed warm on both sides of the argument. Still, you have the ring of truth. And I haven't had any better leads. I'll meet you at Sonia's. You can show me this tunnel before you can think of any reward.
Alright. So this is the time. So this is the time where she leaves the bar counter. You can pilfer things right here. Wait, what is that guy doing? Don't even think. Yeah, go upstairs. Go upstairs. Okay. Now you can jack a bunch of stuff right here. Take that. Just take a bunch of these things before a new barkeep shows up.
Now who could teach me to pick locks? Now who could teach me to pick locks?
Yeah, the good stuff is in that chest, but I don't have lockpicking. Kinda sucks. That guy won't mind if I take something right here, dude. You won't mind, right? Do you mind, Ingvar? I think his name is Ingvar. Yeah. Give me that.
Are you stealing?
Are you stealing? Nah, I'm just borrowing.
There's nobody left there.
Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Down will be safe for a while.
So let's go to Sonia's house. Meet up with Patty and those Olaf triplets. Right here.
Right, so let's see this tunnel.
I've checked. The way out of the tunnel is clear. It leads outside the town walls.
I'm impressed, and not a question of a reward yet. I don't have cause to say this often, but thank you. I promise, once I've found what I'm looking for, I'll return the favor. I'm going to head for the beach outside the town, see what I can find. Got to start somewhere. I'll be there for a little while, just in case you get the urge to look for me.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell the Olaf brothers yet. My bad. Gotta go inform them too. Gotta go tell them that I found an entrance. Found an exit. Should be right here. Look at them just sitting there waiting.
About you escaping town. Now all three of you are here, you can leave town.
Just tell us how, and we're out of here.
There's a secret tunnel in the back storeroom of Madame Sonia's brothel. It leads right out of town.
Right. We'll meet in the storeroom. Then you can show us this tunnel. See you there.
Alright. They walk pretty slowly, so let's see what else goes ahead. Suns until they can do that later. Cause the suns are spread throughout, you know, different places outside of Harbor Town. Peace and order. There's something else. Huh. Sid ran all the way over here. It's probably where the Don's camp is. Where are the artifacts disappearing to? Gotta go talk to Carlos first. So let's go ahead and talk to Carlos first before I get out of Harbor Town.
What do you want?
The hell there, Carlos?
What's with that staff?
I'm a trainer. I teach staff fighting. Not a lot of call for that here.
What do you mean?
The men here have already been trained, and they have to spend their time keeping the peace. What about you? Would you like to train?
Staff fighting. This is more for warriors of the order. So if you're a Don, going the Dons or the mage side, then probably don't have to learn that. You could if you want to, but it's gonna be pointless, really. So let's just go tell what I found.
Captain Romanov's gold has been secured.
Excellent. I thought he would take the mystery of the gold's location to his grave. Good work.
About the Don's followers. Scordo, the leader of the Don's men, had this key on it.
That looks like a key to the sewers. They must be smuggling artifacts out through this tunnel. They're idiots. Damned idiots. These thieves don't realize what they're doing. I don't want to think about what has slipped through our fingers. The knowledge we've lost. Well, at least we have the key now. Here, a reward. You earned it. Finally, we can arrest these artifact smugglers. Go, seize the man responsible for this. I want Scordo finished. I want him pondering his misdeeds behind the walls of the monastery.
Damn, got a new quest. So I gotta go take care of Scordo. Damn it. I thought it was gonna be free and clear, so I can just get out of Harbor Town. Alright. I think I'm gonna save it right here then.